So if you're not immediately at that moment taking in energy for your body to use, it's going to revert back to what it has stored on the body, i.e. fat. However, this can also be counterproductive.
Hello my fitness friends, welcome to today's video. This is Josh from the Tactical Bodybuilders, and I bet a lot of you are wondering, what does it mean to actually be fit? Well, does it mean I need to run longer and faster? Does it mean I need to get stronger and put muscle on? Does it mean I need to lose weight or just maintain my body weight? Well, in today's video, we're going to go over 3 of the main types of fitness along with 3 fitness styles and which one's right for you. Also, if you haven't seen our first video, go check that out, pause this, and come back when you're done. Now I'm going to hand it over to Nathan, and I'm going to jump into it.
Thanks, Josh. So the 3 types of fitness are as follows. We have cardio, strength, and endurance fitness. Let's dive into each one a little bit deeper. So the first thing we have is cardio. Cardio is short for cardiovascular. Cardiovascular refers to our body's ability to take in and use oxygen, i.e. when we breathe in, oxygen comes into our lungs, that oxygen is then dispersed into the blood, and that blood is then pumped around the body by the heart to be used when we exercise. Now, how do we train cardio? Really simple. Anything that gets our heart rate up, running, swimming, jogging, cycling, even just walking, anything that increases our heart rate from its resting rate. If your resting rate is about 40 beats, that's really low. If your resting rate is about 80 beats per minute and you increase it to 85, hey, you've just done cardio because you have increased your heart rate from its normal resting rate. However, you do need to increase your heart rate a little bit more than that to really reap the benefits. So now moving on to strength. Strength is by far the simplest of these types of fitness. It is basically lift, i.e. squat, bench press, curl. That's all strength is. Strength fitness is simply being able to lift heavy things. How do we train it? Simple. Lift heavy things. Squat with heavy weights. Bench press with heavy weights. However, it has to be heavy. You can't train strength with cardio. Cardio doesn't really involve lifting weights. It can, but its primary function is not to increase strength. Strength fitness, you have to lift something heavy. And when I mean heavy, it has to be heavy. You can't increase your strength lifting 5-pound dumbbells unless you wanted to lift those dumbbells 400 times. Because if you're not lifting something heavy, your body is still, remember, like I said with cardio, it's still in that normal resting state of like, okay, this is easy. I don't need to adjust anything to make this easier on me because it is already easy. So when you're training strength, you have to lift things that are heavy. You can't go to the gym and say, well, I'm gonna lift something that's all right for me to lift. You won't train your strength. You have to train something that is heavy for you to lift. So last but certainly not least, we have endurance. Now, endurance is basically exercise. So endurance, how long you can do an exercise. Think of it this way. A sprinter has very good cardiovascular fitness. However, they can't sprint at that pace for very long. Usually only 20 to 30 seconds, if that. A strongman, it's in their name, they are strong. They can lift these massive amounts of weight. However, they can't lift it for more than 1 or 3 reps. And this is where endurance comes into play. You see, you build your endurance by continuously exercising with minimal rest. What do I mean? Well, if you want to train your cardiovascular endurance, you go run 3 miles and you only take 3 breaks in between, maybe one after each mile, or you don't take any breaks at all. If you want to train your strength endurance, you lift that weight as many times as you can and then push just that little bit longer before you take a break. That will improve your muscular endurance, how many times I can lift something before I hit failure, where I literally just can't lift the weight anymore. And that is where endurance comes into play. So now that we know what the 3 types of fitness are, I'm going to delve in a little bit deeper into which types you should use for achieving your specific fitness goals. Now, say you just want to lose weight. Maybe you're overweight, or maybe you just want to shed a few pounds from the Christmas season. Cardio is your best friend. Why is that? Well, cardio is the main way that the body is going to burn body fat. The body burns body fat because when you're doing cardio, your body is expending energy. It needs to do this certain thing, and it needs the energy to do it. However, if you're not at that moment intaking calories to give your body that energy, your body is going to revert back to using the energy that is on it, i.e. the fat that is on the body. So if you're simply trying to lose weight, cardio is your best friend. However, if you're trying to lose weight but not muscle, don't overdo it on the cardio. Cardio is very efficient at getting your body to lose weight to a point that it can actually start cutting into your muscle and making you lose muscle along with fat. It is not a major concern, especially if you're just trying to lose weight, but something to consider, especially as we go farther into our fitness goals. Now, say we just want to get stronger. Cardio might not play as big a role in this. Again, it's always important to train cardio, but if you're just trying to get stronger, you want to focus more on those strength and resistance style workouts, resistant training workouts. You want to be focusing on lifting heavy weight, or you want to be focusing on lifting moderate weight. It's still heavy, it's still difficult, it's not easy, but lifting that type of weight for more reps. That is what strength comes in. That's what strength can do to help you. Endurance is going to be incredibly important. I just want you to kind of keep endurance in the back of your mind when we're going over these things. For certain fitness goals, it won't play as big of a role, but for the majority of people, endurance as a general will be added into this already because of the exercises that you will be doing. Now let's look at something a little more specific. So say you want to look athletic. You want to look like you have a low body fat percentage and a decent amount of muscle. You don't necessarily want to be a bodybuilder per se, but you want to look like you eat healthy, you exercise. You just want to have that naturally athletic look. Well, how do we do that? Well, we have to incorporate cardio and strength. Now, this can be a little more complicated depending on where we start from, but the thing is, we have to incorporate cardio so we can lose weight. We have to incorporate the strength so we can build muscle. You have to do these both in unison. See, I can build a ton of muscle and I can end up looking like a strong man. I can lift a massive amount of weight, but I don't necessarily look all that cut. Whereas I can do a ton of cardio and I can end up looking like a sprinter, which is more of like tall and lanky. I don't have a ton of muscle on me, but I look like I can run really, really fast. So when you're going at it and you want to look more athletic, you have to incorporate both of these almost equally. You have to incorporate the cardio so that you lose the fat that's on your body to show the muscles that you're building through your strength and conditioning training. So just to reiterate one more time like we always do, 3 main types of fitness are cardio fitness, strength fitness, and endurance fitness.
Thank you, my fitness friends, for watching this video. If you'd like to, go ahead and leave us a thumbs up. And if you enjoy our content, subscribe so that way you'll be notified when we drop our next video.
And remember, if you have any questions, comments, or you wanted to see us do something a little more specific, leave it down in the comment section down below. As always, fitness friends, this has been Nathan and Josh. Remember, stay fit, stay healthy, stay happy. We'll see you in the next video.